Hi guys, it's Maaike. I am trying to finish some projects half done, PhDs, and this is one I made of 6. It took me, I think 2 hours. I condensed the footage a little bit, but I wanted to show you my downstairs area. Before I moved, I had a designated bedroom as a craft room. Now I have a little desk with my filming shelf, and so I don't have much arm room. And I wanted to say that I clean my desk, use the windowsill, use the ottoman that my cats threw down already before I even started, with my embossing folder and stencils if I wanted. Yeah, and this, guess who done that? Charlie thought, oh, and he even chewed a few of my stencils. Shouldn't leave them alone, but that's okay. It's just plastic. And then there's my Kallax on wheels with my Copics, my dresser, which is actually new. I only had my Rescogs here, but I always had to grab the scanner card out of the closet, and now I only have to plug it in because, you know, the plug is all the way over there. You can see in the back there's the rest of my most used craft items, and the rest is upstairs. And yeah, you can see the dining room sofa, everything in one. But it saves me going up and down the stairs. Now I did speed up this a lot because I'm going through my scraps and also backgrounds I made, and yeah, I don't want to say which one, but one of my cat threw my glass of Coke, and well, actually it came all the way over the desk, and I tried to dip it up, but the cubby that's in the back, it's got wet, and even some of the cardstock that was there got Coke staked. And I'm really sad about my 350 grams card bases, but the rest I will cut around it or throw away. I have an empty basket down underneath the desk, and also, you know, pulled out text stats with wishes, sentiment, and I'm just, you know, see, can I use it? I ended up covering it up, and some were discarded because it had smudges or the ink smudged, or I don't know, maybe stamped it on a slant, didn't like it, you know. And if you put them in your project bin, after a while you can look at it and think, yeah, wasn't that bad actually, not sure what I was thinking, and then you either use it, or if you can, yeah, it was that bad, so I'll just trash it, because, you know, it's just paper, and it went into the recycle bin already, so I can't look at it again. And these are most backgrounds I made. I thought these are a bit bold and busy, but maybe if I die cut them some fashion, I can use them. It's really hard sometimes. This all, I don't know what I made this for, but it's not in the middle. Probably why I discarded it. But I also found these die cuts, and I thought, wow, if I just put it in the middle, the card base will be a little bit smaller, but it doesn't matter really, there's plenty of room. And then I stamped the Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or something like that from the MFT, and yeah, I like that too. Might have a few more of those, but didn't have them in my stash. And yeah, I'm really sad about my cubby. Of course, that's that, you know, pressed wood that is multiplex, I think we call it, and OSB board, something like that, chipboard, whatever you call it. And it gets wet, it starts to expand, and it's, yeah, didn't think it, my cubby's on feet, that it will go up into the card base, into the cubby, but it did. So I'm a little bit sad, and I have to be more careful. What I already do, because I have cats, you know, for 40 years, I know I just put a little layer in my glass, so if somebody knocks it over, me or the cats, I mean, I'm not perfect, then it's just a little spill. But I think this was a whole glass full, because I was hot and thirsty, and yeah, you learn, you don't. And I try not to put it on the windowsill anymore because of the curtains, and sometimes there's a breeze from outside, or the cats think it's fun to grab my hand. so they knock it over even more often. But yeah, maybe I need one of those toddler sippy cups. No spill cups. And as I say, it's not really about the stuff that I used, because I don't remember much of it. I think these die cuts I got because I don't have that paper. They might be given to me. And dears, it's coming up Christmas. I splattered some liquid stardust from Lawn Fawn. And I went outside the lines because I thought that made it more whimsical. But I don't know. And then I just glued all the stags or deers, or I don't know what they are, stags, on top of each other for a bit of dimension. And yeah, I got it on my scrap paper. And I have these that I tried with stenciling and random stenciling by turning it and using different sizes, and it turned out still really not so random. I already sorted a few of my images before. I did film it, but yeah, my footage was 2 hours long. I didn't want you to sit through it, so I also sped it up. But I thought if I die cut really busy backgrounds, I can cover them up and just make a focal point. And I found all these colored images and die cuts. This is Last Minute Manda. And the sentiments I printed once upon a time to use them for baby cards, and I just condensed them all in one cellophane baggie for where you put your cards in. And that way, if I need them again, it might be easier to find them and make a baby card. And also there's a digi of 2 cats from the Crazy Cat Ladies set, also a Last Minute Manda. But it had a mommy and a baby, so I thought that would work. Hello baby, or a baby. Happy Adoption Day. Happy Gotcha Day. I think that's what cat people do. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's just an image, it's a card, it's about the sentiment. Sometimes it's more important than what it goes with it. And yeah, I thought the purple and the green, they work together. Very nice. And I think that is cracked pistachio. By the looks of it, maybe speckled egg. One of those new ones. Maybe vintage patina. Don't remember, it's in my stash. And it turns out I didn't, well actually I opened my PhD, my box that has all my half-done projects. I don't think I even grabbed something out of it because it was too much. I might do a part 2 if you want to see it, and otherwise I'll do it anyway. And it's about giving you ideas. And of course, sometimes you need to go back to your projects, because when you're making it, you might get, decision fatigue, I would say. And then you put it away for a week even, or a day, but mine usually end up in my bin for months. And I color while I watch TV, or sometimes when it's not busy at work. I have my tri-blends there, my cheap markers, you saw them, they're still on the drawer there. Too much to take with me. I might have to think about how to do that, but that's okay. And yeah, this green one I thought would be nice with the monkey. I noticed before, but I went for babies. And greenish blue, went with that heart that's in there. And actually I think those die cuts are gummiapan, or gammiapan, I don't know how you say it, but it's in Dutch, isn't it? Gummiapan. I think it's a Swedish company, so I don't know, doesn't matter. You might have similar items, and I made those on an evening. I die cut all kinds of silvery coat hangers, which might look like wire hangers, and then white rompers. What are they called? I don't know, but that's okay. It's a baby and has a little heart. The heart that kind of shows you what gender it is, I suppose. And the really big heart on the background kind of ties it in together, and well, it's cute. And these are, well, as I said, their sentiments are printed. And I cut them and I thought they might look a little bit like one of those labels inside the t-shirt, you know, or clothes. And it's bigger, or smaller actually, than my card base, so I cut it to size and then glue it together. I switched bottle because the other one from Hema it has a really nice nozzle, but not much glue comes out for big expanses of card. Yeah, this is a little bit too much pink in my opinion. The background, I'm a clean and simple person, and so this is just a little bit busy, but that's okay. You know, different taste. People that get it might like it. You know, people that want to take it with them. I have friends and neighbors that come and look sometimes if I have a card to suit an occasion, and they can have all the cards that are downstairs in my suitcase, which also fell to the floor not long ago. Yes, the brown cupboard was in my entry hall and had a suitcase on the top, and of course I tried to pull it to the living room all in one, and that never works, does it? So all my cards need to be sorted as well, and there's a few hundred in there, so maybe not soon. Now I'm just blabbering away while you can watch me make decisions. Not sure. You see, mommy and daughter or kid, baby. Not sure yet. Well, I put them all together. Sentiments I found and all the images I colored already. And this one looked like a C. This one has a smart gel. I'll just throw it away. But sometimes I find it hard to decide, you know, can I make something like this has covered it up. I use those hearts in a video with a CC Design Yeti. But I ended up moving those hearts, if I remember correctly, because they didn't fit the image. And this one was really nice. And then, yeah, I showed that in the previous video that the post-it got wet and it ripped my DCP paper, and I'm deciding can I still use it. And I like the color very much, but it's a bit small now. Actually, I can't believe I say that, but not many of the images I have prepped kind of go with it or fit. And that's the kitty I colored for my moving house card. And then I made it digital so I could print them for all my neighbors. Green and purple, I think that always goes nice together, but that won't look good. The circle's a bit small, and that's why it's in my scrap pile. It's crooked. Maybe smart as well, I don't remember, but I cut it off. I thought I am not doing it. I can use the back as a panel, that's fine, but you know, the other side has to go. And I have these happy birthday made with my label printer, and they come in different colors, but the one I liked I already threw away in my basket there because I think it was crooked, you know, not straight anyway. And that's the panda. I had that in my previous PhD video as well. It still has that little chopped off, so I'm see if I can ground the image and also hide it. So I grabbed this out of the bin again and decided I don't care if it's a little bit crooked. It's white on white and I don't care. You might not see it. I'll blame it on my age. I'm, you know, nearly blind. So I think the blue goes nice there. I don't know why I made that for something else. And this is to say me. It's of course water and sea, but it's more under the sea color. So I went with night sky instead. And I have to finish coloring this. This is coming up at the end if you want to see. And this I think is my favorite. It's a CC Design Digi, but they don't do digis anymore, and I think it's also available as a stamp. I'm not sure it's still there, but it goes for everything. This is a digi as if I remember. Star gem lines, I'll have to look it up. But I think when I printed it and the scanner cut it out, it cut off the little spheres at the antennas. So I put it aside and see if it really matters. But once I look at it again, I think, oh yeah, nobody knows that they should be there. And that background is a layer stamp I tried to master from Nelly Snelle, but my eyes, they just rubbish for that. And this is a simple sentiment strips digi from Everyday Sentiment Strips, I think they're called, from Whimsy Stamps, and I printed a bunch of it. And it's nice and bold, and sometimes the black, I printed it with my laser printer, so I cute foil them. But I like it that it's black, it stands out on the green and the white. But I don't want it to attract more attention by foiling it or, you know, making it bigger. And I can't believe it took me 2 hours of footage to make 6 cards only, but it's the decisions that I have to make sometimes. And what I will do now is do it off camera, group them as I want them. And I thought these kitties were nice, but they're off center and they're a bit smudged. They have fibers or dust hair, you know, lines on them, so I'm not gonna bother with them. My flamingo's still there. This one is good, it's nice with the purple, but I have to cut it out. And it was too hard, so I stopped cutting. I thought I would just color it. This one, rainbow. That's nice actually. I think I didn't do anything with this today, but might. More backgrounds. And I put them in my bin. Yeah, I love this tissue paper that was for my violets. And these are stamped, but it has, yeah. That was the same circles. That was the hearts. It was Leane Creatief, I think. Some scraps, which I love too much to throw away, because it has llamas and flamingo in Christmassy paper. It was really fun. And a sketchbook, I don't know why that's in there. Probably still from the move, and I don't even know how old these are. So I'll just leave them in there. And figured I made 6. It's better than nothing. And here they are all together. I made 7 actually, I think. Yeah, because the witch I'm finishing now by coloring it. So I will turn on the music. I hope you enjoyed this look into my process, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.